That's why a constitutional amendment would be wise.
Governor Jay Inslee would get a raise, but not as big as the state Supreme Court justices. Everyone elected to serve in Olympia would get a bump in salary next year and in 2024. Lieutenant Governor Denny Heck told salary commissioners last month the raises would make for a more diverse body of lawmakers. Under a proposal from the state's Citizens Commission on Salaries, the governor, Lieutenant Governor Heck, and every legislator would get a 4% raise in 2023. The Attorney General's salary would jump 6.5%. The Supreme Court Chief Justice would get a 7% raise, and the state auditor would see a more than 8% increase.
I think the consensus that we saw in the votes anyway is that the salaries have been lagging and they need to be caught up a little bit.
The raises are only proposals at this point. The Citizens Commission is looking for public feedback until early February, when state law requires the salaries to be set.
We really want to hear what the public has to say about these salaries. That's I think, one of the most important aspects of how we set salaries.
As a public servant, it's pretty tough to justify at a time like this taking a pay raise.
Republican State Senator Ron Mazzal says in a year that's seen record gas prices and inflation, it doesn't look good for lawmakers to get a raise. But he has no say in the matter, so he's encouraging taxpayers to get involved.
Certainly, reach out to the Salary Commission. They're the ones that make this decision, and they're not impacted by us in the legislature.
That commission has a public hearing next month, also in January, one in February as well. If you want information on how to be heard on this issue, you can text the word RAISE to 206-448-4545, and we'll send you all that information. Live at the Capitol in Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.